It was Sunday morning and I was taking my brisk walk. The feeling of cool breeze on my face was extremely refreshing. Just then, I happened to see a very smartly dressed gentleman walking, and he had a very impressive mustache. He was probably in his late 60s. He was so impressive that I could not hold myself back, and I just walked up to him and complimented him for his mustache. He put his arms around my shoulders and said, "Thank you, gentlemen. What's your name?" I introduced myself to him. Then I told, "Sir, you have a very energy filled aura around you. May I know what's your background?" He said, "Son, I'm a retired colonel from the Indian Army and have served in the Indian Army for 30 years." I said, "Wow, that's really impressive." Then I asked him, "What made you work for the army, as it's full of risk and one can even lose one's life?" To which he immediately corrected me and said, "I served in the army, not worked for the Indian Army." And I was completely blown away by his reply. Then I asked him, "Sir, I have seen every soldier from the army is full of energy and ready to help. How does this happen? What's the magic that happens when one joins the army?" We in corporate world work really hard to bring this change in the mindset by conducting several workshops on behavioral programs, but the effect of the same does not last long. And over a short period of time, employees lose that energy and some even quit. How do we bring about this change in corporate environment that we see in the Indian Army? To which he said, "Life in the Indian Army is quite different from the civilian life. Life of a soldier begins with the motto service before self, which implies seva parmo dharma. And it's not that army soldiers are hired from the same background, nor the Indian Army hires people who demonstrate high energy and those who are patriotic about Mother India. It's also not that the Indian Army has specialized methodology of hiring such star soldiers, but it's the environment in which we all are put and trained all throughout. Before joining the Indian Army as civilians, we are all the same with a mindset of me and myself. And that's not really wrong. But when we join the army, the soldiers are shown a much bigger cause and purpose by the leaders, the troop commanders. Yes, it's these troop commanders who inspire the soldiers to act. They give them a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, a meaning for their being. It's these inspiring commanders who provide the environment of trust and brotherhood to the soldiers. This is the reason every soldier is ready to give their life for one another. And this happens as they know that each one of them will do the same when the time comes. They would stand behind and provide cover to their brother fighting from the front for the motherland. Mind you, this action is purely voluntary. This transformation happens because of the environment provided by the troop commanders, the environment of trust and brotherhood inspired by the bigger cause and purpose of defending motherland. This implies if you provide negative environment, people will behave negatively, and if you provide positive environment, people will behave positively, as our behaviors are infectious. I asked the colonel, "How do you create the environment of trust and brotherhood? One cannot ask someone to trust you." To which Colonel said, "Yes, you cannot instruct someone to trust you. Trust is a feeling. We human beings are social animals and respond to instincts. We feel safe and secured when we are in groups with people with common beliefs. We begin to trust each other, rely on each other, protect each other's back. When there is trust, our risk taking capacity goes up. We can go over and above our capacity. This happens as we have trust that our people are standing behind us and they would not allow us to fall and provide support when we need them. This feeling of brotherhood is what prevails in the army. So, just like the role of troop commanders, the role of leaders in the corporate world is extremely critical to provide the right kind of environment to its employees so that the employees feel safe and secure. Once they feel safe and secure, the trust will begin to prevail and employees will begin to outperform. They will be comfortable taking risk where needed to outperform without any threat of losing their job, and this will have a direct impact on talent retention, employee engagement, and employee experience. Someone has rightly said, Leadership is all about taking responsibility of our people around us before self. Let's take charge as leaders and create an environment of trust and brotherhood around us. Thank you.